Today I want to show you how to relight your water heater. So if your standing pilot went out for some reason, maybe it was just a draft that put it out, it could be something more serious like the thermocouple is bad or perhaps the intake screen is plugged on it, but usually you can just relight it and see how long it lasts. A lot of times after you relight your pilot, it'll stay on for a long time and you won't have the problem again. So if you come downstairs and you look into your sight glass, first of all, you're probably going to have a cover on your water heater. You just pop that off. Usually they come off really easy. And then if you have a sealed combustion like I do, it'll be completely sealed off like this. Or sometimes it'll be open, which means it'll have a sliding door or just one screw holding a metal door that you can take off real easily. And then you should be able to look in there, in my case, into the sight glass, and see a standing pilot, a little flame that's on all the time. And keep in mind that newer water heaters have automatic ignition, which means they ignite on demand and they do not have a standing pilot. An easy way to tell if you have a standing pilot or not, if you're not sure, is a standing pilot will always have a thermocouple that comes down from the gas valve, which is this copper wire right here. If you don't have this copper wire, then you most likely have a flame sensor instead of a flame sensor and a hot surface igniter instead of a standing pilot. Which means you just need to go on YouTube and find a video of how to clean the flame sensor on your water heater, and that should take care of your problem. But anyway, to relight this, let's say I come down here and my standing pilot's off. What you would do is you turn your gas valve knob to the pilot position. There's only 3 positions. You got the off, the pilot, and the on. You would turn it to pilot. Let's turn mine off so it's completely off for example purposes. Let that pilot die down. So you turn it to pilot, and then you press down and hold, and as you're holding it, what that does is it opens up this pilot valve right here, and there's a small amount of gas that comes down this pilot tube into the pilot hood. And as you're holding that and the gas is coming out, you either have a spark igniter right here like I do, or if you don't have a sparker like me, you will have to actually reach in there with a lighter or a long shaft lighter and light it while you're holding this down. So as you're holding it, you would reach in there, and wherever you see that pilot hood, if you don't know where that is, just trace the silver wire right here, or the silver tube. This is the pilot tube. Trace where that goes into the hood, and wherever that ends, that's where you put your lighter at that opening to light the gas. But in my case, I do have the spark igniter, so I press down to pilot and I start sparking, and the whole time while you're sparking, you look down there and see when that pilot lights. So if you look down, as I'm sparking, there you go. One more time, if we just keep looking, I'll turn it off. Turn it back on, so I'm gonna hold down the pilot button and spark. Boom, it lights right away. It might take a few tries if it's been cold for a while. But after you have it lit, you hold down this pilot valve for another 20-30 seconds. And the reason for that is the thermocouple, which is on the end of the copper wire, it needs to warm up. And once it's hot enough, then it'll send a signal to the gas valve saying that there is a pilot flame and it's okay to turn the burner on. So after you hold it for a while, you should be able to let go, and your standing pilot should stay on. And it is on. So if your standing pilot is staying on, great, you just fixed your problem. If right when you let go of this button, it dies down right away, you have one of 2 problems. Either your thermocouple is bad, or you have a blocked intake screen on your water heater. So maybe this screen right here, or something more involved where you have to pull the whole burner out and clean a screen underneath the burner. And the worst case scenario, it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes the gas valve itself might be bad too. But the very first step is to try to relight it and get it to work. If you relight it and it stays on, great. Then all you gotta do is switch it back to the on position and your water heater is back to normal. Alright, and now that I went through all that, just so you know, most water heaters will have lighting instructions right on the water heater. There's a sticker that goes step by step by step telling you how to relight your pilot if that goes out. And just in case your water heater doesn't have that sticker, I'll go ahead and take a picture of that and pause it for a few seconds so you can have access to that if you need it. And this is all I had for how to relight your water heater pilot light. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to mash that like button, and we'll see you next time.